So let's say we are getting the user input as, let's say, age in string, but we don't want to store as string. That's a number. The age is a number, so we need to store that as a number. So this all converting the data type from, let's say, integer to float, float to string, string to integer again is called casting in Python. So let me tell you how it works. So let's say if I want to convert anything to a number, so to an integer to be precise. So if I want to convert anything to an integer, I will just write integer, then that number that I have. Let's say I have 12 inside string. Okay, and when I will run it, let's say if I do python 3 casting.py, this will print 12 as a number. Now if I write print int, then something like 1.2, so this is a float, but I have written int. So let's see what it prints. So it will just print 1 and it will neglect the 0.2 of the float. Now if I just write print int, and inside that if I just put an integer, let's say 60, what it will do, it will just print 60 itself. So that's how we convert anything, a string, a float, to an integer. Then next, let's say I want to convert anything to float, so I just write float. Let's say I have number as 1. When I will print it, it will just become a floating point number, that is like this. You can see the screen 1.0. Now if I write print float, if I have something inside a string, now if I run this same program here, this will also print 1.0. This will become a float. If I write now float and then a floating number 1.009, and if I run this, because it's already a float, it will print itself. And let's say if I print float 1 point inside the quotes 1.009, that is a string, this will also get converted to a float. So next, let's see how we convert anything to a string. So if I just write print str in front of anything, and if I just write, let's say I have a number as 100, if I print it, this will get printed as a string in the terminal. So we can't see like what is it actually. So like let's use this thing called type, and this will show us string. Type of this is class string. Next, let's do print, let's try without the type thing, and 1.009, and let's convert this into string. Now if I run this program, this will become 1.009, but we can't see what's its type. So I will just write type, and it will also show as a string. And if I just print, let's say my own name, type, then I use str, then if already I have something like, for example, my own name, this will also be a string. Okay, so that's how we convert like from one data type to another data type, and it's called casting in Python. That's how we manually do it. Yeah, so see you in next video.